Hello, welcome back to another video tutorial here at Geekatplay Studios. My name is Gary Miller and we are finishing up our third tutorial on modeling various features of sci-fi buildings, and this is our last model. So let me move this aside and we're going to get started recreating this one. I'm going to grab a cylinder and I will just make it two sections. I'm going to have to add several more, make it four sections actually. And I'll add 20 up here for points, and I'll close it all off. Let me zoom in a little bit. I will select that edge, loop it, come here to Edge Tools, and I will bring it down just about there. Zoom in a little bit more. Extract that edge, and I'll bring that one down to about there. Come back up to this one, loop that, and I will extract that one just a very little bit, just like that. I will select that one, loop that, and use my edge tools, extract it up, edge tools again, just a little bit of an offset, edge tools again, and I'll bring it up to about there. So that I want this space here to be identical to this space here. This small little space in between these two edges I want to be identical to this, more or less. I'm going to, I'll start with the windows. I want these to be windows, so I'll select those, loop that, and I will extract that, and I'll call this glass. Hide that for now. Come back to my building, select that edge and select that edge, loop that, and I'm just going to expand it out a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Let me double check my original model here. Okay, I grabbed the wrong ones. Loop those and expand those out a little bit. There we are. And let me grab my glass here. Control A to select all those faces. I'm going to right click, advanced selection, 1 over N. And what I want to do is I want to make a selection of every other one. So now I'm going to come up to sweep surface. And I'll create a little inside diameter, and then I'll extrude inward like that. Select faces. I'll select the faces of my windows there. And I will extract those. Call that glass. And I will give a black material to that. Okay. Now, as far as I'm concerned, this metal strip here can get linked back to this. So I'm just going to select these two and weld them together. There we are. I'll select that edge and select that edge, loop it, and I'll bring it down. So now it is kind of looks like, I don't know, a little overhang viewing area, whatever you'd want to call that. And I'll select this edge down here, loop that. Let me bring it up, and I will use my edge tools and I will duplicate this. Grab my select faces, select that face, loop it. I'm going to extract that, and I will expand it out a little bit like so, and and close off the top and the bottom. Select the bottom, hit my sweep surface tool. Now I just want to dial in an inner radius till it is flush against the building itself, and that's good. I'll validate that. Select one of my edges and I will ring that. Come up here, select it, select edges, and I want to extract around like that. And now with the current selection, I'm just going to drag down, and it makes for, I don't know, a little observation platform. Maybe put some doors or windows along here. Now again, I want to reiterate, these are just design elements that I am creating here. Personally, I think this little observation platform is not necessarily to scale with these windows, but that's not the objective of this. It's just to create different modeling styles, different elements, and from there we can you can do whatever it is that you like. Okay, let me duplicate this line, and I'm going to make these windows here that I'm going to duplicate making these windows here. So I'll select that, I will loop it, and right click, select 1 over N, and that's not going to work. I'm going to have to extract it, so Control A to select all of them, and 1 over N. I guess every third or fourth one, however many you want. I'll go with that. I will extract that. Control A to select all of those faces. Sweep surface. And I think I'll come out just a little bit like that. Dial in an inner radius. And then extrude inward. There we are. And I'll select that. Select. Hold down Shift. Select those. Spin around. Select that. Select that. Select that window. I'm going to extract those. Give it a black material here. And this can be glass also. Now let me get my original building back. There it is. Now I want to create these finger-like buttresses as well as this top up here. I guess I'll create the top first, create a sphere, and like the other ones, 12 points. Select those two, loop it, F to convert that to faces, and I'm only going to hit my Shift and plus on the numeric keyboard once. Delete that selection of faces. I guess I'll squash it down, and let's close off the bottom. Validate that. Lay on. It's a little small. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And we'll use the lay on tool again. There we are. I'm going to come up here to select edges, select both of those edges, loop them. Let's see if I can zoom in here a little bit, see a little bit better what I'm doing. And I'm going to select, go to use my edge tools, and I just want to create a little offset like that. Let me select that edge, loop it. Let me see if I can't expand it out a little bit so it's equal with the one below it. There we are. Select that edge, loop that, sweep surface, and just create a little design element there. Okay, now let's create these little slender buttresses. I'm going to select that edge, I'm going to loop it, I'm going to come down here to curve extraction. I'm going to hide everything but the curve that I just created, and I will create a cube. I'm going to have to center this. It's way out in the middle of no man's land out there. Okay. Alright, what I want to do is select that the top there, that face, and come over and give it a little bit of a chamfer. Give it 4, and I'm really going to have to zoom in here, see what I'm doing. Let me uncheck that one. There we are. Let me just dial in a nice even little radius. There we are. That's nice and smooth. Okay. What I want to do is create a whole bunch of copies of this and duplicate them around that circle that I created from the bottom of the model. So I'm going to come up here to Utilities, Copy on Support, click on, well, not that, click on my buttress, copy on support, click on my circle there, my ring, and now I will find a setting here that puts them in the correct order, and that's not quite, it's not quite right, and no, that's not right, and that's not right. Okay, I'm going to have to zero this out in the center of my scene, zero that out, because it has to be of the correct orientation, and my curve, I will do the same to that. Okay, now I'll come back to my buttress, copy on support, and let's try, maybe it's 5. Now 5 gives me the correct orientation of this because they're all facing inwards now. There we are. Okay, I don't need my original one anymore, and I can ungroup that. I don't need my curve any longer. And now I think I'll just get rid of every other, every second one. Oops, there we are. Alright, well maybe every third one. Let me see, I want to keep that, keep that, keep that. Alright, it looks like it's going to be every fourth one. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me to invert that. No, that's not going to work. Okay, well then I'll do it this way. Get rid of all these extras. And group that. Alright, abort. Hang on, I am getting lost here. I think these are the buttresses. There they are. And that's my model, so I'll group that. I will zero that out in the center of my 3D world. Now I can bring these back up. There we are. And now we have these little buttresses, nice and flush against the building. So that is creating some design elements here in Hexagon for the purpose of creating sci-fi buildings. And I really think that if you incorporate all of these various modeling techniques and then use your creativity to apply them to buildings that you create, I think you can create a lot of different good-looking sci-fi buildings using your own creativity and maybe following other people's designs to instill some creativity and some ideas. And I think I've set out to accomplish what my goal was to help show you the way to create some sci-fi buildings. Now the final tutorial, I'm going to create in Photoshop another tutorial for making seamless sci-fi textures. So that's it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching here at Geekatplay Studios. My name's Gary Miller. Have a good day.